Okay, saya dah start stream. Cikgu boleh teruskanlah. Okay, good luck cikgu.
Thanks. So, hi everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So, I'm Miss Lau, your biology teacher for the biology online class. So, during the class, please don't hesitate to leave comments or questions, and I will be checking out later. Okay? So, not wasting time, let's start our class today. So, today we'll be discussing about chapter 1, transport. Okay. We cover two learning outcomes. The first one, this one. The importance of having a transport system in some multicellular organism. So, when you look at the word transport, what have popped up in your mind? Maybe a school bus or a delivery cars that help you to deliver stuff here and there. So same things actually happen in living things in our bodies, which function to deliver nutrients such as oxygen, water, vitamin throughout the body, and remove waste product outside the body. Okay. So this is a recap. So unicellular organism and multicellular organism. So unicellular organism is a single cell organism which uses only one cell to carry out all the necessary life processes, while the multicellular organism compose more than one cell. They use multiple cells to perform different functions. So here is the examples for the unicellular organism and multicellular organism. So unicellular organism have large total surface area to volume ratio, and the distance between the source of the substance and the body cells is shorter, so they can carry out simple diffusion. But multicellular organism has more total surface area to volume ratio, and the inner cells is actually located far away from the external environment, so they need transport system. In human, the transport system includes blood circulatory system and respiratory system, while the plants use vascular tissue, which is xylem and phloem. So, rates of substance exchange in an organism basically depends on three factors. So, first one, total area to volume ratio. Second one, the distance between the source of substance and body cells. And the third one, the concentration gradient of substance between source and body cells. So let's see. Okay, for examples, a unicellular organism which has a large total surface area per volume, it will have a faster diffusion rate. Okay, vice versa for multicellular organism. So the next one, if like human, the inner cells or the distance between the inner cells of the multicellular organism and the source of substance is basically longer, so they use slower diffusion rate. Okay, so the third one, let me give you some examples. So if your concentration outside of your body, which is a external environment, is higher, but the inside your body cell is lower, so the diffusion rate will be faster. Okay, but if your concentration gradient of your body cell, for example, your oxygen rate inside your body cell is higher than outside of the environment, so the diffusion rate is basically lower. Yeah, so you get it? So this is the second learning outcome. Before we start, let's see what comments in the channel. Take a 2-minute break. Hey, I saw there's a few students say hi to me. Hi, everyone. So, 2 minutes is up. So, we continue with our second learning outcome, synthesizing the concept of circulatory system. So, what is circulatory system? Yeah. So, circulatory system is also known as vascular system. It is used function to circulate your blood throughout your body. So it involves three functions, which is deliver nutrients and oxygen to your body cells. And the second one to remove the waste product from your body cells and also protect your body from infections. Okay, what are the components of circulatory system? So the first one, of course, blood. So blood is a connective tissue that make up of plasma, blood cells, and platelets that we will be seeing it later. And it acts as a transport medium that helps you to transport, remember, the nutrients and oxygen. Okay, next one, the heart, which is your organs. It is a muscular pump that circulates the blood throughout your body. Okay, and the third one, blood vessel, which kind of like pipe. There is a branch vessels that consists of arteries, capillaries, and veins that connect your heart to all parts of your body to help you to deliver the nutrients. Okay, so two circulatory system in humans and animals. Remember what transport medium that we use? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's blood. Okay, the circulatory system in humans and animals functions to transport, regulate, and also protect your body. So they transport same things, nutrients, hormones, and antibodies, and regulate your body pH value, your body temperature, and also water content in your cells. Then the third one, to protect you from excessive blood loss. For example, if you have a cut, and they help you to uh, protect yourself, okay, from the disease come inside. Okay, so protect from disease and infection. So open circulatory system in invertebrates basically is very different from the closed circulatory system in human and animals because let's see, the transport medium is hemolymph. It's not blood anymore, it's hemolymph. So at the left of your screen, there's a definition of hemolymph. It is a blood-like nutritive fluid that fills the entire body. Okay, if you've got a chance later after the MCO have ended, you try to catch something insect like scratch stopper and you do a dissection of it. Then it come out some fluid that is yellowish, greenish color. Yeah, that's the blood of the invertebrate. Okay, try to do it. So functions of the circulatory system in invertebrate is to transport nutrients to the hemocore. Hemocore is some things like the blood vessel in insects. Yeah, you can see here, hemolymph goes through all the hemocore. Yeah, and throughout the entire body. So it helps to transport water, inorganic salts, and organic compounds inside the invertebrate. Oh, what is the difference between blood and hemolymph? What's the difference, huh? So first one, blood is red in color. Maybe again, you have been injured before, right? So when you see your blood, it's basically red in color. But why? Because of the hemoglobin in the red blood cells. We'll be discussing it later. Okay, blood is only happen in vertebrate, not invertebrate. So the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood is separated, totally separated. Okay, for hemolymph, it's colorless, pale yellow or green in color. Why? The absence of hemoglobin. Yeah, and it's only present in invertebrates such as insects like grasshopper. Hmm? The hemolymph is a mixture of waste and fresh liquid. Okay, so I want to know about the composition of my blood. So what can I do? You can please don't try it at home. Yeah. So you try if your teacher were having a biology lab class. Okay, so you can try to take your blood from your teacher, bio teacher. Take some blood, then put in a centrifuge. It's like 50 milliliter will be enough. Then you try to put in a centrifuge machine to centrifuge it. Then you will get basically 3 layer, just like this inside the picture. And the picture on the right top is the centrifuge machine. Yeah, like they're having a quick spin so that they can separate all your material. Okay, the lower part of the test tube will be having those materials that is heavier, and the upper part is the lighter one. Okay, so we'll be having 3 parts. So the first part is actually the plasma, which take up 55% of your blood, which contains water, iron, plasma protein, nutrients, waste product of metabolism, respiratory gases such as oxygen and carbon dioxide, and and hormones. Okay. So the next one, the other 2 layers is basically cellular components which take the remaining parts of the blood. And the second layer is basically the buffer coat that contain your white blood cells and also your platelets. And the last one is your red blood cells, which is kind of heavier than the other material inside your blood. Okay. So erythrocyte. What is erythrocyte? Erythrocyte is the red blood cell. It's a beautiful name, another beautiful name for the red blood cell. It's a tiny biconcave disc, just like this. On the right top, there's a picture which is having a top view and the side view. Have you seen the lubang there? Yeah, there's a biconcave shape. Okay? So there's absence of nucleus. There's no nucleus in red blood cell or erythrocyte. And it's 7.5 micrometer in diameter. Okay. Each of the erythrocyte have a 250 millions of hemoglobin. Okay. Then it's basically produced by bone marrow. The lifespan is 120 days. 120 days is about how many months? 4 months, is it? Then later on, they will be destroyed in the spleen and liver. Okay. The function for erythrocyte is provide a large total surface area per volume for gaseous exchange. And also inside the hemoglobin, each hemoglobin having the hem group with iron atom inside them for the oxygen binding site. That's why you can breathe in so many oxygen for your body. So for this part, remember the spelling of erythrocyte. So Erythrocytes. Don't misspelling it, okay? So you get 0 marks. So let's see, if you want to look under the microscope about your red blood cell, maybe you can withdraw your blood, biology teacher blood. Okay, you withdraw, then you put on a glass slide, okay, and you make a thin layer of your red blood cell, and you will get something like this. Wow, it's a microscopic pictures with magnification of 1000 times magnification. Okay, as you can see here, it's basically like the cartoon picture that I showed you just now. It's a biconcave disc shape, so the deeper color is the kind of like lubang of it. Then the other one, this one is the side view. Remember the side view of it? Okay, if you got a chance, in school lab, you miss the school lab, okay? And you can do this kind of experiment, okay? Under your under supervision of your biology teacher, of course. So next, we'll be talking about leukocyte. Leukocyte. What is leukocyte? Leukocyte is the white blood cell, which is colorless, also absent of hemoglobin. Remember? So it's different. It's contain nucleus, but not in erythrocyte. It is an irregular shape that can also change their shape to squish to your blood capillaries. It's like your blood capillaries, then they go after it. So lifespan is only few days compared to erythrocyte with 120 days. It can be classified as granular and or agranular. Oh, what is granular and agranular? Later we'll see. So the function for leukocyte is to fight infection. Protect our body. Very useful. So leukocyte. Leukocyte, yeah, classified into two parts, granular and agranular. Let's look at the picture. So, granular leukocyte contains a numerous granules in cytoplasm, as you can see here, the small dot. These are all granules, and the nucleus are looped. You can see here the label. One loop, loop, loop. Yeah. So the agranular basically have no granules in cytoplasm, and it has a large spherical nucleus. You see here, a very clear cytoplasm. So, what are the examples for the granular and agranular leukocyte? So, first one, neutrophil, eosinophil, and basophil. Wow, super hard to remember, right? Never mind. Agranular have lymphocyte and monocyte. What are the function of it? Okay, so neutrophil and monocyte basically have the same function, which they engulf and digest. It's like there's a bacteria come inside your body, right? They engulf and digest the bacteria and dead cells. Okay, so the next one, eosinophil, they release the enzyme. So it's basically they won't go and eat your bacteria. They just release enzyme to combat inflammation and allergic reaction. They also help you to kill parasitic worms. Okay, what about basophil? Basophil is to combat inflammatory and allergic reaction. Lymphocyte is to produce immune response against foreign substances. So foreign substances can be bacteria. Yeah. So how to remember? Oh, the words is like super hard. Never mind. We got a clue for you. So never eat banana like monkey. So N is referred to neutrophil. Okay. E is referred to eosinophil, and the B is referred to basophil. So granular involve never eat banana. So agranular lymphocyte and monocyte is like monkey. L for lymphocyte and M for monocyte. So easy, right? Never eat banana like monkey. So when you close your eyes, okay, never eat banana like monkey. Never neutrophil. Eat eosinophil. Banana. What is banana? Basophil. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Like monkey, lymphocyte and monocyte. Easy, right? So quiz time. Okay, let's have a look. Last look for it. Remember the shape. Granular is with all the dot granules and a loop nucleus. Remember, agranular is like basically a big nucleus, the center of it. So, quiz time. So, what is the first picture? I think you can basically know which one is granular and agranular, right? You think you are clever enough, you know that. So, come out with the answer. Ta-da! So, the first one is monocyte. Remember, there's a very large nucleus at it. Then, how about the second one? Oh, it's eosinophil. They're having a two-loop nucleus. Okay, how about the third one? Basophil. Yeah. Okay. This one, lymphocyte. Remember the big nucleus? And the last one, neutrophil, that have three nucleus. You are clever enough. Let us continue, yeah? So next, platelets. What is platelets? Platelets is a fragment of large cells from your bone marrow. It's same with red blood cells that don't have nucleus. It's basically 2 to 3 micrometer in diameter. Wow, there's a lot of function, huh? Important in blood coating mechanisms that help you to cure your wounds and produce thrombokinase, which is something that we will be talking about in our last class. And repair tissue and close your wounds so that the foreign substance won't enter from your wounds. And aggregate. Aggregate, what's the meaning of aggregate? It's like the foreign cells like this, right? And they all aggregate and release the factors that protect you and promote the blood coagulation. Right? Having the wound void. So, human blood vessel basically has 3 human blood vessels: the arteries, the capillaries, and also the veins. This is the picture for artery, capillaries, and veins. What's the difference? Difference between arteries and veins. From the picture, you can see the wall of the artery is basically thicker than the vein. The vein is like thinner, right? So another thing is that the veins having the valve. Can you see the picture? Valve. But arteries don't have valve. So difference between vessels. I draw a table for you. So first one, wall. Arteries have thick muscular and elastic wall compared to capillaries that have only one cell thick. One cell thick. So that the substance can be transferred in and out. The veins will have thin, less muscular, and less elastic. Why? We'll look later. Okay, so next, lumen. The lumen for artery is small compared to the vein, which is large. Capillaries will have very small lumen because it's only one cell thick, remember? So, wow, there's only veins having one. Okay, how about the direction of blood flow? The arteries carry the blood from your heart to all the organs, and the capillaries take from the arteries and the veins. It's like in the middle of it. And the vein carry your blood from all parts of your body back to the heart. The blood pressure in arteries is very high. And the capillaries is basically quite low, and the veins have a low blood pressure. And what type of blood basically carried by the arteries, capillaries, and veins? So arteries carry oxygenated blood. The capillaries, they have differentiated into arterial ends and venules ends. So let's look back to the picture. Okay, so the red part is basically the arterial ends that carry the oxygenated blood to it, and they diffuse all the material outside the capillaries. Then after that, they have no oxygen anymore, right? Then become a deoxygenated blood, then become the arterial ends again. Go back to the veins. Okay? So the veins, of course, carry the deoxygenated blood. So, heart diagram. You know what your heart look like? Like this? No, not a heart shape. Basically, a cone shape. Okay? So these are the terms that you need to remember. Okay, aorta, pulmonary artery, left atrium, bicuspid valve, left ventricle, spectrum, right ventricle, tricuspid valve, right atrium, semilunar valve, and superior vena cava. Okay, so the red color box is basically those terms that located in your left side of your heart, which carry all the oxygenated stuff, and the boxes that blue color, blue color are basically carry all the deoxygenated blood and is located at the right side of your heart. Okay, so remember the word spectrum. Okay, spectrum is basically the things that separate your left and your right heart. Okay, so human heart is basically cone shaped. It's not heart shaped. Okay, different. The heart is an organ that pumps your blood to carries all the vital material to your bodies and also carry back all the waste product from your body. Okay, there's a 4 muscular chamber, 2 for atria and 2 for ventricle. Atria is the upper part of your heart that receives the blood returned from the heart, and also the ventricle that pump out the blood from your heart. So the heart is basically to contract and relax in a rhythmic cycle. Okay, they contract when they pump the blood out. They relax and fill in the blood. So the right side, as you can see in the picture, the right side of the heart, which is completely separated from the left side of your heart through a median spectrum. You can see in the middle of your heart there's a spectrum there. Okay, so what's this? So it's the atria and ventricle. So atria has a thin wall, and the right atrium is here, carry all taken all the deoxygenated blood that come back from vena cava, and the right atrium receive all the oxygenated blood from the pulmonary veins, which is from your lungs. So the ventricle is a thicker wall than the atria. They receive all the blood from the atrium. And remember, the muscular wall from the left ventricle is thicker than the right ventricle. Why? Because the left ventricle has to pump your blood to all your body, but right ventricle only pump your blood to lungs. Right? So, circulation of deoxygenated blood. So how the blood came from all part of your body back to the heart. So first step, the superior vena cava, which take all your blood back from your brain, upper part of your body back, and the inferior vena cava take all the blood from your lower body, which is your hands or legs, everywhere. So they take the blood back and fill to the right atrium. Okay, carry all the deoxygenated blood and fill in the right atrium. Then the blood that fill in the right atrium, then the right atrium contract and push the blood into the right ventricle through the tricuspid valve. You can see here, tricuspid valve. So the valve open. So then the right ventricle will contract and the tricuspid valve close. Then open the semilunar valve and the blood push through the semilunar valve into the pulmonary arteries and go to the lungs. So next, for the oxygenated blood is a little bit different. The oxygenated blood came from the lungs. They get all the oxygen already, right? Enters the left atrium through the pulmonary veins and fill in the left atrium. And the left atrium contract, then the blood can flow into the left ventricle through the bicuspid valve. So your bicuspid valve open. Okay. Then the left ventricle will contract. Then the blood go through the semilunar valve and distribute to all parts of your body except lungs. Okay. So, why blood flow in one direction? Have a think of it. Yeah, let's have some, think of it. Why blood flow in one direction? Because of valves. Yeah, the valves in the, remember the open and close one? Yeah, they stop the blood from flowing back. So the bicuspid valve at the left atrium and between the left atrium and left ventricle, and the tricuspid valve of the right atrium and right ventricle, they prevent the blood flow back from the atrium. Okay, let's see the picture. So here, this is a tricuspid valve and this is the bicuspid valve. So when they close, they prevent the blood flow back from the ventricle to the atrium. Then the semilunar valve, which is located at the pulmonary artery and also the aorta, prevent the blood flowing back from the ventricle. Okay, let's look back our heart. So this is the semilunar valve. Okay, prevent the blood after they have pumped out, then they cannot flow back into the ventricle. Okay. Fun fact. Why my heart sound loop 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 loop? Why? I could think of it. That's not what we talk about. We talk about valve, right? Yes, the sound is actually the closing of the valve. Loop. The sound loop is the closing of the tricuspid and bicuspid valve. Loop, loop. So two loop will be sounds how we call that, together, sound together. So they close together to come out with the sound loop during the ventricle contraction. Remember, when the ventricle contract, pump the blood outside of the heart, then the tricuspid and the bicuspid valve will close. Loop sound. How about the doop? The doop is the sound from the closing of the semilunar valve. So it's like when the ventricle relax, okay, the atrium, the blood from the atrium flow into the ventricle, then by the time the semilunar valve is closed, okay? So loop doop, loop doop, loop doop, just like that. Cool, right? So now question time. So student can leave a comment and I will now look for it. So any question? So let's see if you have any question. You can leave at the comments there. Seems like you have no question. Haha. Never mind. We will have question. I will have question for you. Objective question. First one. The diagram one shows a type of human blood cell. So, what is this? Oh, we have seen before, right? It's a red blood cell. Erythrocyte. Yeah, exactly. So, what's the main function for erythrocyte? Transport carbon dioxide. Transport antibodies, is it? Produce antitoxic. Transport oxygen. I heard before. So what's the answer? Yes. The answer is D, to transport oxygen. Oh, next one. Diagram 3 shows the human heart together with the major blood vessel. So which is the blood vessel transport deoxygenated blood? So remember, which one? Deoxygenated blood. It's at the left or the right of your heart. Basically this side, right? This is your right atrium and your right ventricle, and this is the left atrium and left ventricle. Okay, so the deoxygenated blood. What's the answer of it? Yes, the answer is D again. Q and S. Okay, they carry the deoxygenated blood. The answer is D, yeah? So, structure question. I think you're clever, so you can answer the question, structure question, right? So, what is the name of the blood vessel A? Okay, wait for it. Wait for your answer. So Alright? Come up with your answer. What is the name of the blood vessel A and blood vessel B? Come on, come on. Waiting for your answer. Come on, come on. Remember, the blood vessel A is like from your heart go to your lungs, and the blood vessel B is from the lungs go back to the heart. A clue for you: pulmonary. Pulmonary. So what's the answer? Yeah, so someone answering the question. Yeah, it's artery and veins, but you have to remember to add pulmonary artery and pulmonary ventricle. I'm sorry, it's pulmonary veins. Oh my god, I made a mistake of it. It's pulmonary artery and pulmonary veins, yeah, not ventricle. Veins. Okay? So the pulmonary artery carry your blood from your right ventricle to your lungs, and the pulmonary veins will carry your blood from the lungs to your heart. Okay. So next question. The answer come out. You might just read through it, okay? So blood vessel A has higher pressure than blood vessel B. Why? 2 marks. So it's basically because the contraction of the ventricles that generate a high pressure pump your blood straight to the lungs. So when the from the lungs is like using the valve and go back to your heart. So the words that highlight with red in color, those are the words, the key words. So the key words help you to get marks. So if you have contraction in ventricle in your answer, there will be 1 mark. To force the blood to lungs, there will be the second mark. Okay. So it's essay questions. So students, please jot down the questions and answer at home during your MCO. Okay. So the first one, compare and contrast between the arteries and veins. We have talked just now, maybe lumen, the water. 5 marks. Okay. The second question, compare and contrast between the human blood and hemolymph. Remember, human blood is a transport medium for human and animals. The hemolymph is the transport medium for the insect. Okay. Compare and contrast. So what are the differences? So the third part is compare and contrast between granulocytes and agranulocytes. Remember, granular leukocyte and agranular leukocyte. So what's the difference? Have granules, loop cells, loop nucleus, no loop nucleus, and give each of them 2 examples. I believe you can do it. You are clever, right? Agranulocyte never eat banana. What's that? Agranulocyte is like monkeys. Oh, 6 marks. So you will be give 2 examples for each nucleoside and you get 2 marks. The remaining 4 marks will be you give a difference between granulocyte and granulocyte. So 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. Okay? Okay. So the answer will be provided next class. Don't forget to sign up for web webinar, yeah? So what we'll be talking for the next class is the first one, how blood is propelled through the human circulatory system. So we will have a upper part and a lower part. I'm not going to tell you now. Okay, the second one is open and closed circulatory system. Just now we mentioned that, right? Open is for invertebrate and closed is for human and animals. We'll talk about details in the next class. And the third one, the mechanism of blood clotting. So if you have a wound on it, so what inside your body will happen? Maybe leukocyte will come out. Who knows? Okay, the fourth part is the lymphatic system, which help you to combat all the diseases and foreign substances. So these are the things that we will be discussing next class. Okay. So I am Miss Lau. So if you have any question, you can comment at the YouTube, and you can also email me. It's my email. So let's see. Should we bye-bye first? So do you have any question? Oh, let's see. About question, yeah. So, Nazato Mara has asked how to remember biology. Basically, I don't memorize all the terms, but use a very funny way to remember. Like just now, the air granulocyte and granular leukocyte. Don't eat again like a monkey. Yeah, don't like a monkey. Don't eat banana like monkey. We use the funny things to remember. So the flower girl's asking what happened if oxygenated, and maybe you should write the whole sentence so that I can understand it. Sorry. So Ideal Sally asking what does biconcave mean? Biconcave is basically the okay. Let's go back to the erythrocyte part. So this is basically the biconcave shape that having the the lubang there. So maybe this one is more obvious. Yeah, when you see here the side view, you have like lubang there. Is it called lubang? Sorry, my BM is a bit. Oh, never eat banana like monkey. Yeah, exactly. Look, 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 look. So human anatomy and physiology. Hmm, how should I answer this? Human anatomy is basically like if you got a human as your specimen, basically don't, okay? You cut through your body, then you see all your organs, your liver, your lungs, your heart. Okay, open it and you see all the organs inside. That is the human anatomy. So the physiology is kind of different because it's like a cell process inside your body. So it's like, how do I say? It's like maybe the substance go in, go out. There's a physiology. It's more like a process inside yourself. So it's different from anatomy. Anatomy is like you look at you have a drawing of the bones, your organs, maybe your blood veins and everything. Yeah. So, so Rebecca saw asking how does lymphatic system related to blood circulatory system? This will be talking in next class. So remember to join my next class, okay? So okay, thanks for Christina Jamaluddin that helped me to translate biconcave. Biconcave is the what's? Is it? Okay. So, it's basically the end of my class. Okay, if you have any question, you can comment down there so that I can have a look of it. So don't forget to sign up for WebWiner, okay? So let's see through the comments, but my line is a bit slow. do you have any questions today? No? Okay. If you don't have any questions, so we will be end for the class. So you can have happy hour for the remaining 15 minutes. So don't forget to enter my next class, okay? For biology class. So stay tuned, yeah. Bye bye.